Welcome to Keteke Stories. Today I'll tell you a story about why women, elderly women, have long breasts. One day, in a very far away distant land, 3 girls were sent to the farm as usual to bring food from the farm. They usually will cross a river to get to the farm. When they got to the riverside, it was full. They couldn't cross it. And so they remembered that their parents had mentioned it before, that the river has a spirit that lives in there. And so when you speak to the water, it hears you. So the first girl said, "Oh, river, if you recede and you allow me passage, when I'm coming back, I'll bring you a beautiful bunch of plantain." The river receded and the girl crossed. The second one said, "Oh, river, if you allow me to pass and you recede for me, I will bring you a beautiful tuber of yam." And the river receded and she crossed. The third one came and said, "Oh, river, if you recede and you allow me safe passage, I will bring you an egg which is a triplet." Hey, this girl, how on earth is she sure that she can get eggs from the farm? And let alone a triplet. How would you know that the egg is a triplet? But she did. She said that. When they finished everything and they were coming back, the first girl got to the river and dropped her beautiful bunch of plantain. The water receded and she crossed. The second one dropped her beautiful tuber of yam. The water receded and she crossed. The third one did not have a triplet to present to the river. And so she decided to swim and force her way across the water. When she jumped into the river god captured her. And so she started singing, "Miatowe, miatowe, nemi miaglona tonyeba. Avliwa lamu lo, miato avliwa lamu la." And so the girls ran and went back and announced it. As they were running away, they heard the spirit singing, "Pom, pom, gidi pom, 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 gidi pom, nanene fama kweteji, gidi pom, tatene fama kweteji, gidi pom, 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 gidi pom, gidi pom." These songs mean, the girl's song meant, "Oh, my friend, when you get back home, tell my parents that Avliwa has caught me." Avliwa is the water god. And the water god responded and said, "Let the father come, I'll catch him too. Let the mother come, I'll catch her too." But the girls kept running and they went home and told the story. The men came armed to come and rescue the girl. They did everything. They searched this water for 200 years. They couldn't find the girl. And they returned home crestfallen. But the women felt the pangs of birth. And they could not just let their child be taken by the river god. So the women gathered themselves together and they went into the water with their brooms, with their calabashes, with their banku sticks, and all the things that people think were banal, the fans, the papa. They entered the water. But the secret is, the Avliwa in the water had a taboo. Anytime a broomstick touches that water or touches the spirit, all the powers of the spirit would be gone. And so the women entered the water and they were able to rescue the child, because as soon as the broom touched the water, Avliwa became powerless. They seized this Avliwa spirit and they cut it into pieces. And as they were cutting the Avliwa to pieces, the spirits kept saying, "You will all become like me." Why? Because the Avliwa had the form of a woman and he had very long breasts. And so the women managed to cut Avliwa to pieces and rescue their daughter, and they went home victorious. But a few years down the line, they saw that all the women who went to the rescue mission had started growing long breasts like Avliwa's breast. And so when you see a woman's breast falling, it is a symbol of heroism. Celebrate it. I will come by again with another story. Bye.